immigrants, that means outside of India, there are 55 million Hindus who live in various countries. And out of them, some 10% are in the affluent parts of the world. Europe has something like a little over 1.3 millions. The same figure for Singapore plus United Arab Emirates, a little double of that figure for North America. So you see, and if you add to that Australia, which is also an affluent country, then this out of this 55 millions, 10% roughly are in affluent countries. And when you are an immigrant, you have to do many things. First of all, you are adapting yourself to an alien country, and then normally you have to work hard, because otherwise you do not have a place in alien countries unless you are what they call in America UP. UP means young urban professionals, because these UPs began to come to USA after this 1965 laws were passed, and within 20 years the number of Hindus in USA became 30 times more. I mean, back from the 1960s, and say within 25 years it happened. So these UPs are always have a place because they are highly skilled in their professions. So they are, but these non-UPs who come due to various reasons, for example, Sri Lankans, it is because of a tragedy in that country, you see. So they have come, and those who were wealthy in that country, Sri Lanka, they left long ago, before the conflict started, you see. So the refugees, they had to work hard, and in Switzerland we know it better, you see, because we see here about almost 50,000 refugees who have settled, fortunately, in all these years, and the second generation, they are in banks, in hotel managements, in insurance, and various other places. You see, it is a success story, but through this struggle. So, but again, coming to religion, you see, this is another side, the social side, but coming to religion, you have to adapt many things. You have more congregational things in your immigrants, among the immigrants, because for their identity, for their survival, for their mutual support, they have to come to a place very often. So that is happening. You have to explain your religion to other people who are non-Hindus. So you have to be more ecumenic. You cannot say that, so look here, we are Vaishnavas and they are not Vaishnavas, so we do not accept them as Hindus. You see, you have to be more ecumenical, you see, and then also you have to rationally explain your religion. Just, you see, you believe in certain things in India and you say these are accepted, but in a foreign country you have to formulate in another way. So all these things are there, but along with that there is an amount of racism, you see. I remember Thind case, Bhagat Singh Thind, it was a big case. He was given your nationality in USA. I am talking about almost a century back. Then his nationality was taken away by the Supreme Court of USA. And Supreme Court said that he represented the social and racial life and the moral life of a civilization which is antithetical to that of white men. So he was, you see, so those days are not now, you see, it is long past, but racism is still there. Last week, you see, Geneva observed many seminars and conferences on this question of racism. And those who are refugees from different countries, especially in Geneva, they expressed their voices. You see, the experts talked about it. The sufferers, victims, you see, they expressed their, and many things were revealed. So this racism is there, but in any country, yes, you see, according to its cultural level, it is different, etc. But in Europe, I must say that the Hindus who are here, immigrants, they breathe more freely than the Hindus who are residents in countries like Pakistan, like Bangladesh, like Afghanistan, etc. You see, that is sure. So you know that the purpose of this meeting here, you see. So wish you all, you see, a good start for this thing, that we Hindus from different backgrounds living in this country are getting united under one umbrella. Let God help us. Thank you all.